We are Men on Air.
Ever wondered how a Korean movie would sound like when it's dubbed into English?
만약 영어로 된 영화를 한국말로 더빙한다면 어떤 느낌이 날까요?
Welcome to the dubbing party. We're your Dub and Dubbers.
The perfect voice you just heard was, of course, Joel. And I think one of the most good-looking, handsome guests of Men on Air, according to Chakanim here. But I agree with that. He's a good-looking guy. And, of course, that's only because the hosts are excluded from this guest category. But anyway, hello, Joel. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. I got
Oh, sorry.
So a couple weeks ago when I wasn't here, I watched a little replay that we got on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
Which you guys all have to do this hashtag event thing by the way, on Instagram.
Go for it.
But I feel like she did a pretty good job to cover me. I should have covered this before, but this is kind of like a new thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't actually watch the stream or whatever.
The live one.
But before we
That's
even
okay.
start
At
off
least you
on
rewatched
that
it.
one,
Yes.
Yeah.
Greg actually introduced you as the most good-looking, handsome guest. on
With the
TBS.
best voice, which is not what you guys said the day she was here.
She was good, man. Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful who you send in here, Joel.
I know.
우리 근데 you know how we have 서사무엘 and Joel.
Yeah, right.
But we do know that our YouTube 선생님 loves 서사무엘 for
Yeah,
sure.
huge fan of him.
But I feel like our YouTube 선생님 doesn't really like Joel.
Not such a fan
Where's
of
she at?
Joel.
Where's she at? Is she out there?
Actually, she left.
She left.
She left. Oh,
You guys are all in it together.
That's how much she
Let me
doesn't like
tell
you.
you.
She disappeared.
I've never met this Hosamuel guy. Like I don't.
Oh, you haven't met
We're on the
him.
same show, but I've never met him. So I mean,
That's true. Totally
I don't know.
different days.
Wow.
we'll have to.
Can I be
we'll have to
honest
chat.
with you? You're
Yes, go
so much good looking than he is.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So there's no chance that he's gonna beat you on that.
But you know what? Maybe he's more charming. See, that's my thing. I'm not that charming, to be honest with you. Like, I can be funny, but, I'm the kind of guy that just, like, I'm friends with everybody.
It's a different type of charm, for sure. I mean...
I'm very good with the way I speak, though.
Yeah.
I'm very...
we love you, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very manipulative. Not manipulative.
Oh.
What do you call it? I'm very smooth.
Okay,
suave.
let's put it that way.
You know what I
Yes,
mean?
suavemente.
자, 좋습니다. 오늘 저희 인기 프로그램 중 하나죠, Dub and Dubbers.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's one of
the
those
tops.
programs where a lot of people actually send them messages.
Yeah, right.
But lately, we've been actually doing a hard movies, really,
Yeah,
really
sometimes
hard.
it's really difficult.
really hard.
Yeah, sure.
근데 오늘은 조금 쉴 것 같습니다.
Okay.
It's one of those movies where everyone in the entire world actually knows about.
I disagree with
Yeah,
that,
that's-
actually.
그래요?
I agree but
Because
disagree.
there's it's a very famous movie.
Yes.
But there's reasons why you might not get the exact answer.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
what I'm
why?
saying. We can't talk about it because that's gonna give it away. Not that people won't know
Some
what
of
it
the
is.
stuff in this is really difficult translated.
야,
So-
그러면 오늘은 영어 영화를 미국 영화,
Yep.
외국 영화를 한국말로 더빙을 할 건데요. 그 더빙한 영화를 맞춰주시면 저희가 무려 10,000원짜리 커피 쿠폰을 드리도록 하겠습니다.
So Joel, let us know a little more about the segment.
Yeah.
Dub and
Okay,
Dubbers,
well now
yeah.
this particular segment, let me backpedal a
Yeah.
little bit. So Craig,
Do your part, make your money.
and I are going to act out a certain movie scene. It's going to be an English movie today, so that means that we'll act it out all in Korean with the dubbed version. After listening to our acting, Air fans need to guess the title of the movie and send in their answers to win that free coffee gift con.
야, 참여 방법 안내해드립니다. 문자 번호 샵1013 짧은 문자는 50원, 긴 문자는 100원이 부과되고요. 여러분들 오늘 맞추시는 분들에게 10,000원짜리 커피 쿠폰을 주는 것도 있지만 as we actually talked about this, I feel like this is the best way to learn English. Because it's really entertaining.
Okay.
Yes.
And you know the contents really well.
Yeah.
So you know the conversation and everything.
Right.
자, 좋습니다. 그러면 바로 한번 들어가 보도록 하겠습니다. Are you guys
Yeah.
ready for this?
Oh yes.
오늘 좀 everyone's like really off because I'm doing a lot of parts.
Yeah,
of this.
thank goodness.
Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, thank you, Summer, for
Summer
giving
was
him all these
very
parts. Because there is
wise.
no way
Yeah.
I would be able to read this.
I'm so thankful that she did this because I'm not feeling well today, and there's no way this would have gone well.
I'd be reading
otherwise.
this like a
so thank you,
kindergartner.
Summer. I love you.
자, 좋습니다. 그러면
Here
영어 제목을 맞추시면 됩니다. 한번 바로 가볼게요. Let's go.
Yeah.
마법사가 갖춰야 될 기본 소양 중 하나는 물체를 공중에 뜨게 하는 능력이야. 다들 깃털은 준비됐겠지? 옳지. 연습한 대로 손목의 움직임에 유의하도록. 휙! 틱! 다같이! 휙! 틱! 주문도 외워봐. 윙가디움 레비오사. 이제 해봐.
윙가디움 리비오사. 윙가디움 리비오사. 윙가디움 리비오사.
아 근데 이게 너무 쉬운데
Yeah.
The fact that we talked about the 주문 윙가디움 레비오사 이게 너무 쉽다.
It should be easy with that. Yeah.
Well, you know, I don't know. I like the way you rolled your R's on that. The See, I tried to do it exactly the same as you
can't
did.
roll
But
R's, so
the
I'm gonna
hard
fail.
part is, guys, we actually have to guess which one of the
Yeah,
series.
That's what
right.
I-
That's what we were saying.
that's what I
That's
meant.
what we're like. Oh, it's easy, but it's not that
Because
easy.
you know how many 주라기공 ones there are? Because you got to match the right one. I'm just saying.
맞아.
You know?
좋습니다. 자, 여러분 함정이 있습니다.
Yeah.
윙가디움 레비오사가 나와서 그
Where did
영화겠다고
this one come
했는데
up? Yeah.
그 영화만 한 20편이 나왔잖아요.
Yeah.
그 중에 어떤 것인지 맞추셔야 됩니다. 지금부터 저희가 더빙 연기한 영화 제목을 맞춰서 문자 보내주시고요. 샵1013 짧은 문자 50원, 긴 문자는 100원이 부과됩니다.
Go ahead.
All right, so Air fans, from now on, take a guess to what we have just dub acted. We'll pick one of the Air fans, thanks Greg, who sends in the correct title and gives the person a free coffee coupon.
You can also send free comments on the TBS eFM smartphone app or the YouTube live stream. So again, we're going to act it out again, and I think a
Yes.
little bit longer, right?
야, 근데
네.
이걸 맞출 수가 있을까? 그럼 그렇게 생각하면
Yeah.
now that I think about it.
You have to be like a super fan, I think.
Yeah,
if you
I think
know
so.
what I mean? Because
It's
I
gonna-
couldn't do it, to be honest
진짜
with
인터넷
you.
검색. I'd have to search online. There's no way I would know which one.
Yeah.
So.
자, 만 원짜리 커피 쿠폰의 주인공은 누가 될지 바로 가보도록 하겠습니다. Let's go! 마법사가 갖춰야 될 기본 소양 중 하나는 물체를 공중에 뜨게 하는 능력이야. 다들 깃털은 준비됐겠지? 옳지. 연습한 대로 손목의 움직임에 유의하도록. 휙틱 다같이.
휙틱.
주문도 외워봐. 윙가디움 레비오사. 이제 해봐.
윙가디움 레비오사. 윙가디움 레비오사. 윙가디움 레비오사. 윙가디움 레비오사.
그만해. 그러다 눈 찌르겠다. 게다가 주문도 틀렸어. 레비오사지. 레비오사우가 아니야. 그렇게 잘 알면
네가 한번 해보시지.
어딨지 지금?
마지막.
Oh, I thought Wingardium Leviosa. I thought I'm here too. 여기서 했어.
wow.
Actually,
I thought he was just gonna do all my parts.
I'm sorry.
Since I'm not feeling well, I thought he was just covering for me. So I was like, 고마워요.
he's the good friend, you know.
Yeah.
미안해요.
괜찮아. That's okay.
Actually, you know what? Now that I'm listening to what we're doing, I think I might be able to get it. Actually,
Yeah, you
Really?
can?
I don't know exactly which one.
not a big fan.
I'm a fan, but I never remembered like which like.
I'm pretty sure it's the very beginning one.
It's one of the first
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah,
when they're
but
learning.
the
but
movies went
the
on for like
title-
15 years, so you know what I mean?
What's
Like,
the title though? I know
I think
of
I
course we
know.
know the person, the character, we know him.
I'm trying to
We
remember
know
the
that, but
Scholastic Book Fair because that was my thing, and I remember buying these.
it's the second thinnest one.
That's what a way to remember.
That's
When I started teaching, all my students were
Okay.
doing book reports on these. And so
Really?
by the time we got to like the
Oh.
sixth and seventh ones, they were like Bibles. And so, teachers, we have to read all these books that students do
Yeah.
reports on. So they're, it's easy. It is not.
You
the
should
teacher
be
has
an
to
expert.
read all. So I should know, but I think trauma wiped it from my memory. So,
아,
yeah.
어렵습니다. Can I be honest with you guys? I
Have
haven't
you not
read
seen any of them?
or seen any of the
Wow.
Really?
series. Not a
single
single
one?
Nope.
You know they've been coming out
Hey.
for like
진짜로.
Really?
15 years, 20 years now. It's been a
20,
while.
yeah.
Is that possible?
It didn't actually attract me a lot.
How did you avoid them? I mean, they
Yeah,
come on
it's not-
TV and like long
Right.
episodes during the holidays.
I'm not a huge fan either, but like you
Yeah.
can't not watch them just because they're so visible, or they were
Yeah,
so
yeah.
visible. You know what I mean?
I actually went to
Whoa.
watch at the theater.
Okay.
Mm,
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I fell asleep in the middle.
Was this like when you were really young, or
Yes.
like okay?
When I
Well,
was
that
in
might be
high
why.
school.
I can see why it might be boring for a little kid, like a little kid.
Yeah.
It is a little slow at the beginning.
It has those action points, but that's not the whole of it. You know, it
Yeah.
takes some long stretches and then action, and then it calms again. So
Well, he's
I get
he's
it.
like a film connoisseur, so he be watching like The Godfather
Back in,
and
that's
like
back
all
when I
that
was in
kind of
high
stuff.
school, though. I could have liked
Okay.
it, but I feel
strange.
like
Can't
I'm just gonna see this and I'm going to get bashed in the whole around the world.
Oh
But
no.
I feel like that movie or the content
Yeah.
is most overrated
Oh no.
thing
I agree with you though.
ever
It is
and
a movie.
ever. Really.
It's nice for me to watch once. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings for me. Like
There you go.
I like Lord of the Rings, but I'm not like all up in J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle Earth, like studying
Yeah.
the lore and all that. Like I'm not into it like that. You know?
I get it. I hear you both, but I mean, those are like big like milestones in culture. Like so
There
much
you
of
go.
that
True.
shaped parts
Yeah.
of our childhood and our adulthood as well.
Definitely.
So I don't think of them as the greatest movies of all time. I don't think of it like that. But you do have to give credit for
Oh,
the
yeah,
work.
No,
definitely.
absolutely.
Yeah.
They're a cultural force, no
Okay,
doubt.
thank you.
Yeah.
I said, please at least
No
go
doubt.
that far. Oh my.
But
It
I
has
have in
gotten
my
a little weird,
mind,
though.
We're gonna be protesting men on there. I ain't been on there. No.
In the corner of my mind,
네,
I'm
네.
still thinking, well, I could write that, you know,
Oh
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
you know.
I thought
그런
that
마음이
too.
있는
I
거지.
thought that too.
okay.
I could have made this if I made my own world and created and just went with my own this group, that group, and they go this way. Yeah,
There
absolutely.
you
I
go.
thought that
A
before
fantasy sort
Yeah.
of thing. You know, I thought about writing something like
Yes,
that. You know?
and
I could do
are you
that.
into fantasy too, Joel?
Well,
You love fantasy?
I do like Lord of the Rings,
Okay.
and I love Star Wars. Like that's
Ah,
or the older Star
yeah.
Wars. I don't know about the new stuff.
I know.
but
I agree with you. I agree on that.
But
They
I
should have let
love
that
it.
alone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
what's
the
going
thing.
on.
That's the thing. I don't like fantasy. That's the
Oh, you're
reason
not
why.
into
Really?
Yeah, I'm not into
Well,
fantasy.
do you like classical Hollywood flicks, like I said, The
Yeah.
Godfather, or like Once Upon a Time in America, like those kind of.
I will actually definitely
Scorsese
go
things.
for something that's very realistic.
Okay.
Saving
As-
Private Ryan or
Yeah.
something like
yeah,
that.
as realistic as it
Versus
gets.
fantasy.
That's where my favorite is.
Star Wars could be
agree with that.
realistic.
Yeah.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Well, like in the distant future, maybe who knows what could happen, those kind of things.
All right,
But magic
so-
not gonna happen, right?
자,
Yeah.
그럼 계속 저희가 더빙했던 영화 답을 보내주시고요. 그동안 저희는 노래를 하나 듣고 있는데 그 전에 we even can talk about magic. Do you guys are you guys into magic?
I like what's that? Those two guys' name? The magicians, the big guy, and then the little guy that never
Penn
talks.
Oh,
and Teller.
Penn
Penn and Teller. Yeah,
they're
I like their
good.
stuff. They're funny.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
funny.
But I
that.
mean, I know it's not real. But it's fascinating, but it's not real, So I mean,
What's his name? Something Bane. He does.
David Blaine, not
David Blaine.
Yeah, David
was he
Blaine.
the guy that freezes himself
Yeah.
in
He's
blocks
doing-
of ice and
He's
stuff?
doing extreme stuff, and I'm
Yeah, I
like,
don't know about that. I don't know how
Oh.
that works. How does that work? Because
That-
that's not magic. That's like
Yeah.
something
It's
else.
stunts and things. Though. That's not magic. It's
David Blaine
terrifying, the
actually
stuff he's
does
doing.
the stunt.
Yeah,
That's more
those
of
are
a,
stunts.
Yeah.
That's not magic.
He
How do you
actually-
survive in a block of ice? I don't get it.
Well, it's spacing like a balloon. It does like float on a balloon. Oh my God,
It's like some Mary Poppins.
그래서
Like,
요즘은
survive.
it's not a real magic, but he mixes
Those are
with his stunts.
Yeah, those are
그래서
stunts.
무섭더라고.
It's
See,
kinda
but
scary.
there's a movie with what's that guy that plays Wolverine? Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh
He's in a
Jackman.
movie about Tesla.
Prestige and
Prestige.
Prestige.
I
Yeah.
love that movie. That is a good movie.
that's a
It's
good
about
movie.
magic though.
It's a good movie.
좋습니다. 자, 그럼 노래 하나 듣고 여러분들 정답 기다릴게요. What do we have?
We've got Magic by Craig David. I don't know who it's featuring.
Yes, we actually heard Craig David Magic. What happened to Craig David? On my way to see my friend who lived a couple blocks away from me. As I walk through the subway, it must have been about 3:15 in front of me. That's not.
If I could sing like that, I'd charge. I wouldn't even do that without getting paid. I don't know.
For a drink on Tuesday, we were making love by Wednesday, and on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we chill on Sunday. That was the song.
I don't know this
back in the day.
Oh, really? Oh, that when we were young.
Woo!
Old folks. Yeah.
Should we just go right into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
자, 오늘은 진짜 난이도 별 하나입니다. It's really,
Oh, no.
easy.
No, it's not. Why am I getting this role? I gotta read this.
I was like,
Oh,
oh,
man. Oh
오늘은
man.
너무 쉽기
어,
때문에
큰일
저희가 좀
났다.
못 알아들을 수 있게 저희가 좀 믹스를 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다.
Oh man.
You can act it a bit as well.
Y'all
'cause
got
the
time
professor
because we're
was a
gonna be
little
here for
old.
about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna try this.
좋습니다. 자,
파이팅.
그러면 마지막 연기입니다. Our last acting, take
Okay.
3. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually look at this really carefully because I don't want to steal anyone's role
It's
right now.
fine, really.
자, 조개, let's go.
자, 준비되셨나요? 오케이. 마법사가 가져야 될 기본 소양 중 하나는 물체를 공충 이거 뜨게 하는 능력이지. 다들 깃털에도 됐겠지? 옳지. 연습한 대로 손목의 움직임에 유의하도록 하도록. 휘틱 다 같이. 휙틱 주문도 외거라. 윙가디움 레비오사 이제 해봐.
윙가디움 레비오사
윙가디움 레비오사 윙가디움 레비오사 윙가루디움 레비오사.
아, 그만해. 그러다 눈 찌르겠다. 게다가 주문도 틀렸어. 레비오사지 레비오사가 아니야.
그렇게 잘하면 네가 한번 해보시지.
윙가디움 레비오사
잘했다. 모두들 봐라. 그레인저 양이 해냈네. 훌륭해.
윙가디움 레비오사.
잘했다.
윙가디움 레비오사.
힉! 깃털 하나 새로 주셔야 할 것 같아, 교수님.
Gotta say that was the worst acting.
That was bad. I don't know even like
worst
It's a lot to
acting
get through.
ever.
No,
That's
this
not easy.
This first one, I don't even know what they're talking about. This first thing that I read. I mean, I 대충 understand, but like, there's a lot of 모르는 단어도 좀 나왔더라고. Very sorry.
It's all
좋습니다.
magic. It's written in Korean. So I thought
What's
to myself,
magic in Korean?
how do you even get
마술,
through
마술.
this?
I know that, but I mean, like all this other stuff.
마법.
This explanation. But nobody really did like the professor sound. Wasn't he a little like crouchety sounding? Like,
He sounded like,
everyone give me Wingardium Leviosa
like,
I don't know.
I don't remember what scene this is from. So I don't know. It says
I thought it was
it says this character, but I don't know which one.
Professor. That's
which
true.
professor,
Which professor
it is.
was.
나는 너 영화를 안 봐서 뭐가 뭔지 모르겠어.
Oh, that's true. You had no
네.
idea. It's like, what movie is this? 아이고.
좋습니다. 자, 그러면 여러분들 계속 문자 보내주시면 되고요. 일단 메시지 몇 개 읽고 한번 진행해 볼게요.
We can read some. Let's see.
1283님이 퇴근길에 항상 듣는데 문자는 처음 보내봐요. 해리포터입니다. 늘 감사해요. 아, 해리포터와 마법사의 돌이요. So that's the title, I guess. 해보자, 마법사의 돌.
What's that in English? That's the
Sorcerer's
Sorcerer's Stone.
Stone.
Yeah.
Right.
6139님이 진짜 이 노래
philosopher.
듣기만 해도 가슴이 웅장해지네요. 해리포터와 마법사의 돌이요. 고요. 9005님은요.
There we go. So Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Excuse me, Sorcerer, Philosopher. Such a huge fan of the series and of Tolkien as well. Yeah, I'm a geek and proud of it. Proud.
Yeah.
Good.
You know
Nothing
what?
like that.
Actually, there's a story about why one is called the Sorcerer's Stone, one called the Philosopher's Stone.
Is it?
I think the British version and the American version are called different things. That's why it's like that.
Oh, I have no idea.
It goes by both, I think.
Okay, cool.
3807님은요. Hello, I am Ella. Do you remember me? I think the answer is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Was that your accent, your British accent?
That's my British
Stone.
accent.
Harry Potter and the
Potter
Sorcerer's Stone.
and the
Yes.
Sorcerer's Stone.
6139님이요.
Oh, what is this? Ron says, Wingardium Leviosa, right? Wingardium. Hermione, stop. You're going to, but it's Laviosa, not Leviosa. Wow, and the rest.
영화를 하도 봐서
Love your
대사는
accent.
Yeah, I'm trying
기억하는데
to fix it.
영어를 못해서 적어보니 개판이네요라고
Oh.
쓰셨습니다. 좋습니다. A lot of people are actually sending the answer.
Yeah.
That was a lot, yeah.
최유선 씨도 우리 해리포터와 마법사의 돌 제가 초등학교 1학년 때였네요 하셨습니다.
Okay.
We're actually gonna find out what the answer is after song break. 자, 그럼 노래
back with
듣고
more.
와서 일단은 여러분들께 한번 정답 공개 그리고 10,000원짜리 커피 쿠폰의 주인공 알려드리도록 하겠습니다. What do we have?
We've got Abracadabra, Sugar Ray.
네, 뭐 평소에는 메시지를 거의 다 we try to read all of them together. 근데 오늘 메시지 너무 많이 와서 다는 못 읽어드렸던 거 죄송합니다. 다른 메시지 한번 읽어볼게요. 4502님이 멋진 목소리를 가진 새 남자가 있는 매너네요. 정말 좋아요. 정답 해리포터와 마법사의 돌. 2021님이 조엘 한국어 발음 많이 좋아졌네요.
평소에 한국어 발음 원래 좋지 않았어요?
안 좋았어요?
아, 그래요?
0995님은 노래만 듣고 알겠어요. 해리포터. The song was a big hint.
Yeah, the songs would help, I would think.
The biggest help, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, Wingardium Leviosa. Maybe that line only.
Yeah.
Anyway.
5169님이 해리포터 오늘 너무 쉬운 거 아니에요? 1편부터 본 유일한 영화. 사실 아기 때 보고 다 큰 해리 보니까 신기해요. 해리포터는 쉬웠죠. But we have to guess which one of the Harry Potter
One
was.
of them, right.
2409님이 해리포터 마법사의 돌. 요즘 딸이 해리포터에 빠져서 오랜만에 저도 요즘 다 보고 있거든요. 괜히 반가움요. I guess once you fall in that, a lot of people actually just love it. I guess. 저도 한번 봐야 되겠네요.
Yeah, if you watch, you'll watch. Excuse me. If you watch the first one, you'll get like sucked into it, and you won't leave your house until you watch all of them. It's kind of like how Lord of the Rings is.
Really?
Like you have to watch all 3 Lord of the Rings in one sitting. Like that's how it works. You know what I mean?
It's true. It does drag you in. I've happened to do the same thing. I didn't watch the movies at first because I read the books.
Right.
And then once I started watching, I was like, I have to see all of them. So
Right.
I agree with you. It does pull you in. So
지금 읽어드린 분들은 우리 토종딱 분들입니다. 안녕하세요.
토종딱.
So,
I guess the CJs weren't feeling it. They're like,
Yes.
we already know this. This is too easy for us.
자 그러면 정답을 클립으로 한번 들어보도록 하겠습니다.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
Answer with the clip.
The answer is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, Philosopher's Stone.
Did our robot
voice
voice always have a British accent? He
I've
did, right?
never noticed it to
Because
be that
it's so
strong.
fitting.
Yeah, it really is fitting today.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's heavy.
So I guess it's not Sorcerer's Stone, but Philosopher's
Yeah,
Stone.
philosophers. But they said depending on where you're from. So
Yeah.
in certain areas it was called one, and in some areas it's called another. So I'm not
Okay.
sure.
좋습니다. 자 그럼 10,000원짜리 커피 쿠폰의 주인공은 오늘 너무 많이 왔는데 다
So
못
many.
읽어드려서 너무 죄송합니다.
Yeah, sorry for that.
Who's going to be the 10,000원짜리 winner? Let's go!
The winner. The winner is 6139.
6139님 축하드립니다.
Yay! The Jin Harry Potter fan who watched the movie a million times.
Yeah.
축하드립니다. 진짜 the 찐 Harry Potter fan.
All of those more than 5 times?
Wow.
Gosh,
It
that's
takes,
like
it takes days
that's
to
like
watch all of
15
them.
days of your life gone.
Hey, we are in an area and a time when there's, not going outside is
That's
not looked
true.
down on. So,
Yeah,
you know.
So should we just take a listen to original movie clip
Yeah,
and
let's
find
hear
out
it.
what it is?
I'm curious.
자 그럼 오리지널 무비 클립 듣고 올게요. Wow, what a movie!
What history to look at. Look at the babies there. Now they're all
Yeah.
adults, man.
I mean,
It's
look
so
at the quality
crazy.
of the clip too. It's like you can tell that it was made in like the late 90s,
that late
early
90s
2000s.
vibe.
You know,
Right.
I love
I
it.
guess
though.
so from that point of the movie, the only one who break out of that movie was Emma Watson.
That she
no
broke
one-
out the biggest. I think.
Yeah,
the
no one else
biggest.
is doing a lot other than that. Other than
Alan
her.
Rickman, who played what's his name, Snape, he was already an established
Yeah, he
actor,
was
but he
big
blew
before.
up.
Okay.
More, he passed away, unfortunately. I was in London when he passed away. Actually,
were
yeah,
you?
it was like a big thing.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Harry Potter doing now? Do you know?
He does
anything?
musicals a lot.
He does
I think.
musicals and he's
Okay.
appeared in some movies and
Yeah.
stuff, and even on some TV shows here and there, but nothing like as big as Harry. I guess he's stuck behind the image too.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
going to be Harry Potter for the rest of his life.
sure.
He looks like Harry Potter even when he's just walking
Yeah,
down the
right.
street. So,
Every
you know what I mean?
role. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
What about Ron?
can't
Ron's
escape
not
it.
doing a lot too.
I think he does indie films. I've
Yeah.
actually looked up on what they're all doing.
Oh yeah.
One
Emma
of them
Watson, without a doubt, is the most.
Stepped away from
Yeah.
it. One of them decided not to do
yeah,
a
I
lot.
think that
So
was.
maybe that's Ron. Maybe he's just doing like local
Yeah.
theater and stuff, not like
Yeah.
major movies
Yeah.
anymore.
I mean, the fact that Emma Watson is just well known,
Oh, yeah,
and the
right?
fact that she's on SNS a lot, but she never had a great film afterward. I can recall.
She had
any
a Perks of a Wallflower. That was a big indie movie that she did. She did
okay.
What else did she do? I've seen her on a lot of things. This is the end.
The
She's
last
done a lot. but
last
it's
one
just
that I
like-
saw where was 작은 아시던 the
Ah.
ladies that when like it was like a year ago and then she was really good at that.
I don't remember.
She did Beauty and the Beast too, didn't she?
Oh, okay.
Beauty and the
There
Beast.
we
That's
go.
a big,
There we
But nobody
go.
remembers her for
Disney
that.
movie.
It wasn't really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're actually
Super great.
looking at our stuff right now, and Clonia, 미녀와 야수, This is the End,
She's in
Noah,
Noah as well. I don't
Was that
So
Noah's Ark? That movie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's-
Russell Crowe.
Wallflower.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, and look at that. Like she is not really
Okay.
into a lot of big film as
Yeah,
well.
she wasn't. Yeah, that makes sense.
The fact that we think she made it big because she's really, really amazingly,
Yeah.
But
gorgeously
it's
pretty.
just because she's not. But she does a lot of other. She does a lot of commercials and
Yeah,
stuff.
That
Like
too.
pictorials and like 광고s and stuff like that.
yeah, and
Wow.
she actually became, as what Greg said, very
Oh, she's
became fine,
A
young,
beautiful
beautiful
Yes.
young lady.
Yes, she grew up
Classy young
very
lady.
well.
좋습니다. 그러면 노래 하나 듣고 올게요. What do we have?
Ed Sheeran, Castle on the Hill.
Yes, fun time is here. We're gonna talk to one of our listeners, and it's going to be with Joe.
Yeah.
It's our favorite time and
Yeah,
corner
yeah,
of the
yeah.
day,
Phone
right
call
here.
Oh.
Oh.
오늘은 어떤 분과 전화를
Hello, Frisco.
As you know, it's a 랜덤이라서 거의
I
안
like
받으세요.
this ringtone. It's good.
02로 하시는 02로 전화가 오면 거의 다 안 받더라고.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's hard. Unless it's something special. 02 전화는 거의 다 안 받으세요.
It's called 서사뮤엘.
That'd be fun.
자, 그래서 우리 서머 작가님 다시 한번. I feel like this one is the one.
이거.
걸릴 것 같아요. 이번에.
I don't know. It's one of those weird
느낌이 있어.
Mondays.
여보세요?
여보세요, 안녕하세요.
네.
혹시 통화 가능하신가요?
네, 어디실까요?
저희는 라디오 매노네어입니다.
안녕하세요.
우리
Like what?
1283님이시죠?
네, 맞아요.
혹시
와,
지금 통화 잠깐
신기하다.
가능하세요?
네, 완전 가능해요. 와, 진짜 신기하네요.
우리 1283님이 퇴근길에 항상 듣는데 문자는 처음 보내봐요.
아.
해리포터입니다.
네,
늘 감사해요
맞아요.
보내주셨는데 맞죠?
네, 맞아요.
1283님,
당황하셨어요.
우리 조엘이랑 그렉도 같이 있으니까 인사 좀 해주세요.
안녕하세요.
Hi,
안녕하세요.
저 오늘 처음으로 유튜브도 시도해봤어요.
아.
왜 근데
네.
퇴근길에 항상 들으시는데 문자는 처음 보내셨어요?
운전하니까,
예.
네, 듣기만 하고 너무 재밌어가지고 우연히 듣게 됐는데 너무 재밌어서, 듣기만 했어요, 운전 때문에.
어떤 게 제일 재밌으세요?
저 오늘 거 진짜 재밌어요.
아 그렇군요.
오, 진짜요?
네.
우리 조엘 팬이신가 보다. 그럼 조엘.
아우.
근데 진짜 한국어 점점 느시는 것 같아요.
제가 원래 잘했는데요. 아닌가요?
혹시 그러면 실례가 안 되신다면
She's like, well.
1283님의 소개를 원하시는
네.
대로만 해주셔도 됩니다.
소개요?
네.
저는 저 영어 되게 좋아하는 대한민국의
네.
국민이에요.
영어를 좋아하는
되게
대한민국의
좋아하네.
국민. 이름이
오.
좀 기시네요. 우리 영어를 좋아하는 대한민국의 국민님이신데
Wow.
혹시 TBS 채널은 고정으로 들으셨나요? 아니면 아리랑 듣다가 왔다 갔다 이렇게 하시나요?
이거 되게 자주 질문하시잖아요. 그죠?
네네 맞아요.
맞아요. 저는 항상 이것만 들어요.
Ooh,
야.
best. Ooh.
와,
그러면-
신기하다.
그럼 TBS EFM은 계속 들으시는 거예요? 아니면 저희 것만 들으세요?
Yeah, what do you think?
근데 저 딱 이것만 들어요.
야!
Oh,
근데 1284님
네.
뭐 제가 이렇게 말씀드리면은 저희 자랑 같은데 저희 거밖에 들을 게 없어요.
그렇게 얘기해도 되나? 저희 같은
그리고,
방송국 한 식구인데.
좋습니다. 자, 그럼 1284님 오늘 하셔야 되는
우와.
게
네.
그 우리가 연기했던 걸 똑같이 따라해만 주시면 10,000원짜리 커피 쿠폰 드립니다. 너무
저 밝으시네요.
너무 많으면 뭐 2,000원으로 쪼개 드려도 되고요.
네? 이거 어떻게 처음에 어떻게 하셨더라?
10,000원짜리 그냥 드릴게요.
네.
좋습니다. 자, 그러면 우리 그렉과 조엘 그리고 제가 한 번씩 연기를 할 테니까 그대로 따라해 주시면 됩니다.
네, 감사합니다.
자, 그렉, let's go.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
바로 따라해 주는 거야. 야,
이거 완전 프로페셔널 하시네요.
야, 원래 조엘도 한번 따라하고 저도 해야 되는데 그냥 맞춘 걸로 하겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
축하해요. 제가 감사하죠. 제가 안
Wow.
하니까.
Oh, right away.
그리고 저희가 이제 전화를 끊기 전에 저희가 지금 진행하고 있는 스페셜 프로젝트가 있어요.
네.
조엘과 어색한 대화 전화 탈출하기 코너거든요.
언제 생겼어요 이 코너?
조엘이
처음 듣는데.
전화만 하면은 어색해져요.
야, 네네.
그래서 한 30초에서 20초 정도 조엘과 전화 통화를 하시면 됩니다.
와.
어색하시나요 지금?
자, 바로 갈게요. 시작.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요, 조엘.
안녕하세요 대한민국 국민 씨. 네.
영어를 좋아하는 대한민국 국민입니다.
네 서울에 사십니까?
저 서울에 안 살아요, 조엘.
그래요? 혹시 신청곡 있나요?
신청곡이요?
네 좋아하는 가수 누구십니까?
저 좋아하는 가수 제이슨 무라즈였는데 아까 아이뮤얼스 들었어요.
그렇죠. 이거 다른 가수 좋아하시는 가수 있나요?
지금 좋아하는 가수 저 요즘에 트로트 조금 좋아하게 돼가지고.
트로트? 아모르 파티? 아니요?
아모르 파티도 좋아요.
그래요?
죄송합니다. 118선 이제 그만할게요.
어떤 곡?
네, 이 대화를 저희가 방해하지 않으면 지금 청취율이 떨어지는 소리가 뚝뚝 들리고 있거든요. 1284님.
네.
그러면 이제 마지막으로 정말 라디오 이제 출연하시니까 본인이 하고 싶은 메시지 남기면서 저희는 이제 퇴장하도록 하겠습니다.
네. 맨온에어 방송 너무 잘 듣고 있었고 이 방송 들으시는 모든 분들 다 행복하고 건강하셨으면 좋겠습니다.
와, 1284님 정말 너무 감사합니다. 나중에 또 뵐게요. 계속 우리 맨온에어 들어주세요.
네, 감사합니다.
안녕히 가세요. Okay, so I don't know if that was a 신청곡.
Not really, but
아모르 파티. 그냥 넘어가자.
알았어요. 자, 그럼 우리 1283님의 신청곡 김연자 선배님의 아모르 파티 들으면서 우리 조엘 보내드리도록 하겠습니다. 조엘 너무 수고했고요.
Thank you, Joel.
See you next week. Bye bye.
Yeah.